family, hi folks. Okay, I've not zoomed in yet, but to show you where I'm filming from, there's trees, and above the trees there's consciousness circle, or the craft, which I believe it is, and over there, creature beasts with the lights. See the red lights of something, I don't know what it is, and something like, I don't know. Anyway, Alexa, what date is it?
Today is Saturday, the 3rd of August.
And Alexa, what time is it?
It's 11:32 p.m.
Okay, it's the very faint in the skyline. I'm just seeing one where it's normal position, where that building is, where this building is. There's one above it. Very faint. Creature beast. There's one there. So I'm going to go back. This is going to be very brief. I can see it. Hi, family. Flashing away there. You can't see the top of the craft. And each time I see it, I do believe there's a craft. And there's other instances. I think the last couple of posts where I've actually been filming lights on a craft and not realised that it's a craft that's partially cloaking itself. But there you go. This one I normally talk to. Now, hi family. Like I say, it's not very clear. I can't see any other consciousness circles or craft, except for that tiny one. It won't be picked up by camera. So I've zoomed in as much as I can. See if you can see the light above it. Okay, like I previously stated, they are crafts all around the planet Earth. That's it, family. Moving up and down. Is that correct? Okay, in every country, ocean lines, seas, on land, etc. Okay, and they are mainly the creators, the good guys, so to speak. I think most of them are the good guys now. That have links to the creators, I should say. I shouldn't say the good guys, the bad guys. It's very, terminology is very symbolised. Symbolised. Simplistic. Okay. And maybe another time I'll go into, I think I've gone through this already, why the crafts are around the earth and the change that's happening on Earth right now, and the shit show what's happening in the UK and around other countries. There's a creature beast. Look, I'll show you the creature beast walking. They are creature beasts. Quickly walking. Flat number 3, folks. Flat number 3. That creature beast's car. So you can't get the number plates. Anyway, yeah, they are. Yeah, the work, that's to a creature beast. Flat number 3. Which is actually a portal. Isn't it, family? Like I explained recently, just go back to what I was going to say about the crafts. People can have portals. Is that safe, family? And it's coming out, what I've seen so far, out of their chest area where the heart chakra resides in the human body. Remember I told you about the dog at number 30? Okay, she had portals, and every time she spoke to someone, and they tried to sort of see if it would work on me, but like when she's speaking to the other creature beast, literally see the entities going from her chest like a black mist or black fast moving cloud, whatever, going through very directly into the chest area of whoever she was talking to, whoever she talks to, the correct family. Okay, as this targeting program has gone on, I've seen portals on quite a few of the creature beasts. Okay, when they've tried to interact with me, with the fucking dog at number 30 where I used to live, the entities, I keep saying this, that it's not me that's making them scared. There's a flying craft. Oh, they could have me here all night. Hi, family. Okay, not zoomed in as much so you can see it. Flashing different colours. It's gone. Okay, and the best way I can explain the direction it's coming from, it looks like it's coming from town, from Derby town centre, and heading, I don't know where I don't know where I live, I do know where I live, heading towards more into Darley Abbey, so it goes past these flats, the flats. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, the portal, the entity that comes out of her, because literally any interaction, any living being, it seems to trigger a reaction from these entities. So that's so family. Okay, and because as she walked in the door, the communal door, the blocks where I used to live, and I was coming down the stairs, I actually saw an entity sort of stop and sort of directly made a beeline for the flat, the other flat on the ground floor. Wouldn't go near my energetic field at all. It stopped, and that's what I've noticed. Like I said, I didn't want to say this originally. There's things that I want to say and things that I don't want to say because I don't want people coming to me, because I like people and I don't like people. Not in the creature beast way where they hate humanity. But anyway, I'm tired now. I'm just fucking knackered. Anyway, can't be arsed with the drama. Yeah, so and the other creature beasts I've noticed have also got entities. If they're in a group, I've seen one entity, especially if one of them laughs or makes an energetic gesture or does something, an entity from one I've seen, interested talking about the people at number 3, creature beast at number 3, go in to the energy of the person that was laughing. That's so family. Into its energy field. So from one creature beast, we've 2 different entities, literally like black shadow clouds. Do you know when you see in horror films and there's like a mist and there's a ghost and there's a figure that comes out like smoke, like that? I could explain it a lot better, but my vocabulary is quite crap at the moment. Don't even say vocabulary correctly. Anyway, yeah, so there's portals on people. Okay, don't be scared of these fuckers. That's what they want. They need you to be scared. Don't be scared. We are protected by beings that are more powerful than they are. We are more powerful than what they are. They live off our fear, off our anxiety. And another part of portals is that they can affect places. If enough places, enough like buildings, either it's a school or it's a flat or it's a house or it's an area, it could be whole areas of the world that's got enough negative energy and the creature beast, and they're drawing their entities in, and there's just badness in that area that could attract portals to. And a portal, how I would see it, how I understand it, is like an, I've told you, there's no flying craft. Hiya, family. Is me saying won't be long. Literally, I was thinking, okay, to see if my family's about. Where is it? Have I lost it? Was it flying upwards? Oh, they've made me out to be a liar. They're not coming this way. Or they're flying upwards, or sometimes they fly upwards. Okay. So, if an area is condensed in evil, and I mean evil, okay, it can affect the atmosphere, the energetic frequency of that place. So with the flat at number 3, okay, is affected. It's sort of like a black tunnel, a black, the sun. Do you know it's been really sunny in England? Hurrah! And it blocks the sun. Tell you how dark it is, how I see it. They block the sunlight, the light around them. They're not part of Earth's energetic frequency. Is that correct, family? So, and the flats or the houses or the buildings where most of these evil creatures congregate, and I don't just mean creature beasts, and just where negativity and evil has happened, and it's been concentrated and worked on over a long period of time. Okay, so what are the creature beasts? So that's what I mean. So flat number 3. Okay, and I've also seen it when I lived in Lye, at a few other flats, where there sort of be like a portal doorway leading from one flat to another, sort of like a hallway, if you'd like, of blackness leading from one flat to another. Is that correct, family? Okay. I don't know if a normal human was to go and move into one of these flats, if that would still be the same. Because I believe it's entities, it's just entities. That energy, what's exists in these dark, energetic portals, it's not part of Earth. So the blackness, the corridors, or whatever you like to, I'm trying to think of a better way, but I can't be asked now, explain it, that exists. It's always there, okay? So even if the creature beasts are not there, I've seen it in flat number 3, there's always darkness around this flat. The entrance, not even the entrance, even before the entrance, it's like a corridor. And when I lived in Lye, I saw it on 2 flats. Excuse me. Oh, repeating. Seen it in 2 flats, this corridor of darkness from linking one flat to another flat. Is that correct, family? And I don't know if a normal person was to move in, if that would change. If just your energy, just your being there would change. I think you'd be put off. I don't know. It'd be interesting in a few years. Anyway, I forgot what I was going to say before I mentioned the portals. Yeah, so there's the crafts that are around Earth are mainly linked to the creators. Is that so, family? The crafts that you see above. And I was going to go on about how religion was created and why we pray. If you look at the praying for most religions, they get people to bend down and to cover their chest area, where their heart is located, either with their arms in prayer or still normally in prayer position, isn't it? Why would you do that? That's your link to your creator. That is your heart chakra. Why would you cover that? And that's another bollocks things that they brought in, and that you have to bow your head. You don't have to bow your head. Our creators are not that fragile or egotistical that you have to worship them. Another phrase I keep hearing, but it's mainly in America, and I watch this dating show. God-fearing. Okay, the only creatures that fear God, and these are people that mention God, the phrase God-fearing, as in the one to God-fearing person that believes in the Jesus Bible and goes to church and follows the principles. This is what I think they believe, they're saying. And they always say the phrase God-fearing. Think what that means. Why would you fear a God? And I know somebody sort of explained it, so you know that they follow the teachings of the Lord and not to step out of those teachings. You don't have to fear. Why they brought fear into it? Like I keep saying, religions have been created by man. Either somebody having connection or somebody saying, I've spoken to the Lord and he said this and I've written it all down and blah, blah, blah. Okay. Another thing I'm going to say, especially that's happened in the UK, and I've said this previously, months before, and like I keep saying, sometimes I say a little sentence and just leave it and not say anything more. Okay. shall I say that? Because I'm going to go on to a lecture, start saying about racism. But I know this Lee, I did speak about him before, okay? Went to school with him, and I've even spoke about it even before I saw the entities on him, before I knew he was part of the Beasting programme, that I was surprised that it didn't have any entities on him, because how many fucking posts he has about Asian people and how he knocks the immigrants and not realising that the music was another flying craft. Oh, there's another, is it flying? Yes, it's quite, okay. But he likes Jamaican music, likes Jamaican food, the music, etc., etc. The fucking irony in that is no self-awareness whatsoever. Anyway, talking about, they come over here, take our culture, but it's fucking bigging up another person's culture. Anyway, yeah. So I told you previously, I know, family, shocking, isn't it? Absolutely shocking. Okay, if you're going to be fucking British and you're proud of your nationality, eat your own fucking food. Was it bangers and mash? I don't know what they eat. If you're English, don't inform me. I don't really care. Is it egg and chips? Is it a Sunday dinner? I don't think it's Sunday dinner. Sunday dinners are nice. Yeah. Bit of rice and peas, bit of coleslaw. Banging. Don't know where I've got banking from all of a sudden. Anyway, yeah, so, and I've said previously, your actions will attract whatever. You may think you're causing mayhem and misery to Muslims, etc. around the world, or you're sending a message. One, you're being used by people more fucking higher up than you, and entities that are more feeding off your anger and hatred than you will ever know. Okay? So, and how all that, what's been happening the last few days in the UK, has been orchestrated quite very quickly. It's amazing, isn't it? You'd think there was an organisations telling them to congregate at certain locations around the UK with a group of white males, and usually some females as well, together in a short period of time. What is can you think of an organisation with a large group of white males that have to be bussed into a different area from where they come from, so they won't be identified by their local people? There's another craft. This is a big one. Hi, family. It's flying upwards. Oh, it's so close. I want it to be a time where you can see their faces or see the bodies. Nothing to be scared of. It's flying upwards. It's not flying across. I see that. Oh, great. Yeah, I was about, yeah, so why would you get a large, get creature beast, if I can get that number plate on camera. It's amazing how active it gets around here. There it is. Got that, folks. There it is. Fuckers. Just stop to get closer for you. Is it KWT? I've got to go to the optician soon. Tell you why for a moment. Anyway, forget about them. They're boring me. Okay, let's go back to beautiful, beautiful family. Where was you get a quick and a large group of white males? What organisation? Anyway, I don't know. I really don't know. I think we all do. It depends who you are, though. Yeah, they're busting from different areas. What organisation, folks? I put the timer on. Da, 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 da. Anyway, yeah. So I told you about this Lee. I can say your name because it's all over. They've tried to set me up. Like I say, these creatures are sexual deviants. All it is sexual deviants with this Lee person who went to school with. went to Merrill, and he posts loads of things about Asian this, Asian that, immigrants, boat people, blah blah blah. But he likes fucking West Indian culture and the food and the music, etc. And I told you, and I even said months ago, as a sort of like hint, to him and to other races I've seen, that you will attract the entities to you. It's hate. You're being played by so many different fucking entities and people that you don't even realise it. Okay. And I said last time I was on here that he's got entities attached to him. Is that correct, family? This time last year he didn't, or not so many. Is that correct, family? Okay. Now is being used on purpose. Okay. So they will get other creature beasts to big up his ego, to like his post, to go and say, oh yeah, it's great what you're saying, Lou. Oh, that was a fantastic post when you said about those peas and covering their heads, and yeah, I won't shop there either. Yeah, coming over here, bloody setting up businesses, I won't shop there either. And anybody that interacts, and I keep saying this, with anybody that's got an entity attachments, if you're on the same wavelength of them, your energy will link to them. They will link their energy to you. Or more than likely, if you're a fan of theirs, if you really, really like them, we automatically sort of open ourselves up to the energy of that person. Okay. And it's not the only one on Facebook, like I said, that's got entities attached to him. When I say entities, I mean demons. We've even admitted it themselves. So he's got demons now attached to him, and he has been set up by the Beastmasters, by his fucking handlers, to behave and act in a certain way, and just to feed his ego, so he carries on spouting racist shit. He will never get rid of those entities. When he dies, it won't go to hell. It won't go to heaven. There's no such thing as hell. Hell is worse than hell. Worse than heaven is nothing to what we've been described. They've lessened it to what heaven really is. It's bliss. Okay, but I'll go back to that in another time. And hell is a lot worse than what these religious types say it is. When I say insectoids, I really do mean insectoids. When I say greys, I really do mean greys. When I say human-like, there's so many different entities that attach themselves to a human being that have a negative, lower vibrational frequency about them, and that's what attached to you, because you match their vibration. And they will feed you, especially at the beginning. So watch now, he's going to big up and he's going to be blah, blah, blah. And I've noticed this with all the creature beasts. I'm talking too fast, I want to stop now. I want to go to bed. Anyway, because at the beginning, all the creature beasts will big themselves up. They'll be like a kid in a candy store, okay? Give it a year, 6 months, depends on whatever entities attached to them, you're going to see them drained. Or how they look now is going to be completely different to how they look a year from now. So give it average about a year from now. Completely different. Their energy, their vibrancy, with all the facials and having their hair done and they're having manicures, etc., won't make a jot of difference to how they look in a year's time, 2 years' time, etc. Anyway, so this person, Lee, has got entity attachments, and I said it as a preempt warning. But because people were feeding its ego and, can I have your advice on this, Lee? Can I have your advice on that? And what do you think of this? And great one, Lee, great post. And that's what they do. All they are is very shallow. The human beings involved in this, human beings in inverted commas, have got very shallow, ego, eccentric ways. Okay, because they have no heart chakra, literally they can't feel, they don't feel. They get their buzz from people praising them, for getting likes, for being admired. We're human beings, and they get a buzz from other people, the interaction with other people, okay? where some humans can just like, we can be potting around, doing our own thing and be quite content in our own little world. Or if you've got a hobby, taking part in your hobby and be quite intent of you and that hobby, whether it's train spotting or knitting or gardening or looking after your pets or going for walks or whatever, okay, that contentment of being by yourself and doing something that you love, that makes your heart be joyful and feel contented. Where the creature beasts, I've always noticed, and if you've noticed in my posts where they go nigger this, nigger that, and nobody likes you, and go out with Lee and he likes you, even though you're a Paki lover. So I'm not saying that word again. Or he doesn't mind that you've got Pakistani grandchildren and blah blah blah. And he didn't know that you had Pakistani or Indian blood in you, and he still doesn't mind. Or go out with Nigel and the one that likes to rape infants. When I say infants, I'm talking about, this is an undercover police officer, by the way. That's followed me, another one, fucking hell, that's rape infants. When I say infants, I do mean 3 months, 4 months old. Is that so, family? Okay. And the other creature beast outed him when they actually said, oh, he's got demons. He reckons the demons will save him, protect him from my family, what you can see now, from the UFOs. Actually outed themselves. Okay, but they've said it before about having entity attachments. So Lee's got an attachment. Like, we'll have it forever. When he dies, he won't go to, it's worse, because our consciousness never dies. Even the creature beasties, no matter how bad they are on earth, they'll just attract that energy to them. When they die, whatever entity has got the strongest hold on them, that's the energetic frequency it's going to go to. Okay, and their consciousness, our consciousness when we die is still the same as when we're alive. We still have sort of like for personality traits, etc., etc. How we are as people, our main sort of general character and personality stays the same. But we let go of all the bollocks and bullshit and the status symbols of life, because it's not important. You'll be dead. You'll be reunited with your family, or be tortured by whatever entity has got hold of your energetic field, until your energy ceases to exist. And that ceases to exist only happens with people that have linked their energy to parasitic evil entities, insectoids, greys, actual demons looking humans, all sorts, and everything in between. Like there's thousands of negative entities. So that's so, family. Okay, and your energy will attract. So we've got that now, and I just wanted to make that point, and I go off it unless he says something else regarding my grandchildren or family, then I'll fucking come at him again. But yeah, and I tried to drop a hint, because I know there's people in my Facebook group that, you lot are all right because you sort of mingle in, but the others, we don't like them, and we can't afford the immigrants coming over here in a mini boat, and God, I just think, read the newspaper, just stop, take a breath, calm down. Why do you think it's happening? No, don't go onto that racist site or read that newspaper. Read different things if you must, because I don't, like I say, I do not watch the news. I don't read newspapers. It's the headlines. So when I see things, it's sort of the headlines that catch me, and that's what, or sometimes, especially the Russia thing, my family will say information regarding Russia, what's going to happen with Russia, and Israel. Going on in Israel, okay. So obviously, and the sort of, tell me about the increase in, and this racist incidents will increase because they want it to increase. And I say they, the powers that be. Who are the powers that be? Yes, it is our politicians. It is our media, people in the media, that's planning all this Nothing ever, especially with the crowds that you could draw. I've not seen out, I don't know if it was a big turnout, but there was loads of them, weren't there, in the UK, about 6 or 7 different locations. Is it? And this is how, yeah, family, it was quite a lot of locations. And like I say, what organisation can recruit that number of middle-aged, mostly, but young white males? Okay. I was going to say something else. Regarding the 3 babies that got murdered, I will call them babies. When I see pictures of black guys or Asian guys or a different colour, or in Gaza, I still think of them as babies. You will put this another thing when you get attached to a family, you won't see a difference. You'll yeah, it's difficult to describe. Like people, we've been so customised and desensitised when we see black children or darker skinned children not to feel anything. Just go, oh, it's sad. Just get some din-dins inside them. But for if we was to see an animal in pain or somebody abusing a dog, oh, you dirty, how dare you, fucking, okay, when you link with your creator, your feelings will change, okay? You will literally feel the pain. It might as well be your family that was murdered, your children that are suffering, that have been tortured. That's how connected we all are, okay? And I tell you about these creature beasts. Like, these creature beasts are racist as fuck. Like Derbyshire's adult safeguarding team, racist as fuck. And they've admitted that themselves. I don't think they're meant to. Anyway, I'm going to go off in a minute, okay? The creature beast, when I read about the 3 babies, like I say, it's sort of like, oh, what's this? And my heart, my energy literally hurts, okay? And the creature beast sniggered. Creature beast, watch me 24/7, sniggered and started laughing. They like it in that Say family. They like all this, what's happening. They love it. Is that correct, family? There's not snigger at the murder of 3 babies. Anybody's a baby to me, man. If you're under 40, under 25, thinking, oh, bless you, just starting your life. But they were babies, weren't they? Fucking hell, man. And these creatures sniggered, laughed, because they could read my energy and they knew that there's a drop in my energy. And they love all this, love what happened regarding that community, what happened afterwards, and they like the fact that 3 humans were slaughtered. They fucking love it. So when these racists chant, you get these protect our babies, they're taking the fucking piss. The handlers who told them to say that are taking the fucking piss. Literally are taking the fucking piss. They're mocking humanity. Remember what I said about the higher beings, the creator, having this is not between us. Originally, this is between us, our creators, and the parasites, the insectoids, the greys, etc., etc. And they take a hold and to mock humanity is one of the things they do. It's just take the piss out of humanity. So this is what's happening. When these racists chant and use the murder of 3 fucking innocent babies as their thing to one, the humans have been murdered. So yeah, that's a big thing. Like with Lucy Letby, how they're gonna protect her. They love her for what she's done. Lucy Letby was the nurse who intensive care worked in the premature unit of hospital, who tortured and murdered babies, okay, infants, okay, prematurely, neonatal ward. I think and they love her. And they've even said it. I've got recordings where they've said it. So don't take when I say things, if I've got evidence, if I've got things to say, I'm going to say, well, look, read papers or listen to the audio recordings. And they will say something about this because creature beasts can't fucking help themselves. You know what I mean? So 2 in 1. So they've caused a racial divide, a more racial divide, and that energy to go out into Britain. Plus 3 human beautiful babies have been murdered. So they like fucking wet the pants. They love it. Their handlers, their beast masters love it. What was that coming up on the screen? Anyway. I'm going now. So yeah, and I will come back and I will say it. But there's other things I want to say, and I think, fuck them. You know what I mean? If you've got a racist friend or a family member keeps going on about it, don't even try to persuade them to change their mind. It's pointless. Change their point of view. They fucking love it. If you will see people that thrive, that are bad-minded, that thrive on misery, that thrive of hate, because that's what they identify. That's the only way they can identify and boost their own ego and sense of self, is by hating others. Fuck them. Literally fuck them. If you see them I'm walking in the street and they're saying fucking go, yeah, you're all right, ignore them, blank them. Okay? Family's going now. So I'll take some rants. I'm glad it's going because I've been tired. Thank you, folks, that have been filming from. Thank you, family. Thank you. Don't waste your energy on these people, whether it's a racist, whether it's homophobic, whether it's a misogynist, whether it's whatever. Don't waste your energy trying to convert someone into your way of thinking. I'm doing this because this is happening, so I'm doing this because I can. And it's a marvellous experience, folks. Absolutely marvellous. It is good. I take the piss all the time, but yeah, it's an amazing experience. Another source of information you can use. Anyway, for now, folks, thank you, family. Thank you. Anyway, for now, folks, bye.